everybody's doing really well today. And I wanted to do a color and chat where we talk about kind of the goals for the channel for 2021, but also kind of where I see the coloring going and such. And today I'll be coloring in this Harry Potter celebratory edition, the best of Harry Potter coloring. And this was very kindly gifted to me for Christmas. Let me see who it's by. I don't see an artist, just Warner Brothers and the Wizarding World. And there's an address there. I'm really excited. This is the page I've chosen, so it's a nice page of Hermione, and she has the was it the Time Turner, right? If I'm not mistaken. It's going to be my first page that I do in here. This book is amazing. It is double-sided, but the paper is very nice quality. So I think I'm going to zoom on in, get coloring, and we'll start talking about the goals for the channel. All right, and I'm back. Everything's zoomed in. So I'm going to start with the denim that she was wearing in this scene, which is also the outfit she had on when she punched Malfoy in the face. Fabulous scene. I am using my Arteza colored pencils, and I've already picked out the blues that I'll be using for the denim. But just a quick little backstory, I guess, on me and Harry Potter. Why don't we start off with that? I have read all the books. Some of them I have read multiple times. I'm actually currently trying to reread all of the books. I think I've gotten as far... I think I read the first two, like reread them. Like I said, I've read them all before. I think I reread the first two, and then I tried to get the third one from the library, but they only had one copy and it was checked out, so I was unable to do so. But now that I have a Kindle, I think it'll be much easier to access ebooks. So I'll definitely continue rereading them. And actually, I've recently rewatched all of the movies with my friend who actually gifted me this book. So it is extra special because of that. But I really like this universe, you know, the characters and everything. I have read also, what is it? Casual Vacancy, I believe it's called, by J.K. Rowling. And I really liked it. I actually read it twice, I want to say. It's very different from Harry Potter. Like, there's nothing magical about it. It's just kind of about the things that happen behind closed doors in a small town. So if that's not something that you're into, that's completely fine. But I really liked that book. But when I looked at reviews, people were like up in arms about the fact that it, like, you know, it wasn't Harry Potter. So I think you should know what you're signing up for. Like, it's absolutely nothing like Harry Potter. But the thing is, like, J.K. Rowling doesn't claim it to be. So, also a fabulous book. But into the topic that this video is actually about, which is my goals for the year. So I have a little piece of paper here next to me where I've just quickly jotted down kind of, well, not quickly. I genuinely gave it a lot of thought on, you know, where I see my channel going, kind of also challenges. These challenges are mostly just for myself. I like having a little checklist. I like knowing kind of where I'm aiming to go and such. So this list is mainly for my sanity. Let me just sharpen this blue. But the first thing that's on the list is I want to complete at least 400 pages in 2021. So I got that number from, you know, assuming that I could do 30 pages a month. So 30 pages a month times 12 months is 360. And then from there, I just rounded up and, you know, I said, let's make it 400. Because I think I could definitely do more than 30 pages a month. But at the same time, I don't want to set myself up for failure. That's why we'll just stick with a little over 30 on average. So 400 pages I think is doable. let me see how many. So today is the 7th, and I've currently completed 14 pages. This is the 15th that I'm working on, and like I said, it's only the 7th. So I think 30 is very doable, but also it would be super nice to get through 400 pages from my books. I know I definitely have at least 400, so because I definitely do want to be using, you know, the supplies and the materials that I have. So yeah, I'm just going in right now and shading the darkest parts of the denim. So I'm just kind of going around the folds at the moment. I mean, I'm not an artist in any way, but I remember I did take a bunch of art classes when I was in high school, and I did take an art class when I was in college. Again, my degree is in statistics, so it's not like I was going for an art degree. But our art teacher, he always told us, like, when you start coloring something or like sketching, always do the darkest areas first, and then from there you can focus on the lighter areas. So even though I didn't like him as a professor, he wasn't that good, he wasn't that nice, but I'm trying out his suggestions here. I mean, so far it looks awful, but you know, we're just getting started. Yeah, so I'm getting distracted. Those are the 400 pages that I want to finish at least 400 pages in 2021. The second goal that I have is something that I've touched upon already, but I want to finish at least 5 books, and I actually have specific 5 books in mind. I've done a whole video on it that I can definitely link, but I want to finish those, at least those 5 books. And to be honest, I've been making quite a good dent and a progress in the Disney Color by Number book that I want to finish. The Disney Grand Classique, the Hatchet Heroes book. I have the volume 8 that I'm trying to finish, and I'm more than a quarter of the way done now. So I think I have 27 pages done. I'm trying to see. I did a bunch this month already, so doing well on that, but I do want to finish those 5 pages. I kind of want to hold myself to that goal, and it would definitely be nice if I could finish more than just those 5. Again, a big thing is like me trying to genuinely use and enjoy the things that I have, because it's very easy to get caught up in like the excitement of getting new things, and I am so guilty of that. I love it. I mean, I received a package from H&M today. Not coloring book related, but still, you know. So yes, just want to use the things that I have. And then the next one is that I want to color in at least 10 books a month. So I've been keeping like good track of those kind of things, like the number of pages in the books. The last couple of months, like I got a little notebook and everything, and I've colored in 10 or more books in all those months. So I think this is definitely a very reasonable goal. And the reason I said it is that I don't want to get stuck or kind of, you know, force myself to venture out and color in other books. Like I have so many. I recently did a full collection video, and then after that I was gifted this one and 2 more books. So the collection plus 3 is what I currently have. You know, I have all these amazing books and I should be using them. So coloring in at least 10 books a month is definitely a goal, as well as the 400 pages within the year. Then I want to post regularly. I want to make an uploading schedule, because as of right now, I'm kind of mediocre all over the place. The only time I really had an uploading schedule was during December, because I did the Happy Color Days, which by the way was so fun. So when I did the Happy Color Days, I uploaded every other day. And I'll be honest, it was kind of a lot. Yes, I had a great time, but it was definitely a lot with like schoolwork and everything. So at first, I wanted to commit to 3 videos a week, but then I just kind of thought, and it wasn't realistic. Again, I don't want to set myself up for failure. I want to be genuinely setting goals that I can manage. So I decided that I'm going to do 2 videos a week. And the days are going to be Mondays and Fridays. If there's something extra that, happened, or maybe I'm just feeling like doing like an extra video, can definitely do more than 2, but I want to commit to at least 2 videos a week. So every Monday and Friday, I'll be uploading a video, and then there might be some other ones I sporadically sprinkle in if I feel like it. So yeah, I'm excited. I think it's going to be wonderful. And then if I'm doing the 3 videos and I feel like, I get into the swing of things and I feel like I could do more, I could always bump it up to 3. Did I say 3? If I'm doing 2 videos, then I feel like I could do 3, then I can always bump it up to 3. So yeah, and I'm excited. I love a schedule. So then I want to do a 500 subscribers giveaway, obviously assuming I reach 500 in 2020, which I think I would. I'm already over 400, so it would be nice at 500 to do a giveaway, because 500 is a big number, obviously, and I'm still shooketh by the fact that so many people genuinely care and want to watch my videos, so always nice to give back. And I think it's a great way to also meet people within the community. So I'll definitely will be doing a 500 subs giveaway once that happens, so keep an eye out. If you're not subscribed, you should be, because there will be a giveaway. Okay, so next one is I want to do 25 buddy colors. And this goal is just mainly to get more invested and more, I don't know how to say it, more involved. That's the word I'm looking for. To get more involved in the community. Because, when I first started this channel, I was so nervous because I've never done anything like it. I don't know anybody who really like colors or, does anything like this. So I was really nervous because you hear, oh, the internet's such a mean place, which it is. That's not a lie. But I've met so many kind-hearted and genuinely amazing people that I just want to continue. I want to continue meeting people. And it's so cool to hear people's stories. And, I've interacted with people all over the world, which so cool, right? It's nice to meet people you have genuine similar interests with, but then also have them be in a different country, and you get to share not only your common interests, but just general stories and fun facts. So I want to do at least 25 buddy colors, which this year I'm trying to think. The first couple of months of my channel, I didn't really do buddy colors because I was scared. And then I think 1 month I did 2, and then I did 2 last month. So 25 will definitely be a step up from what I'm currently doing, and just a nice kind of push to get more involved. I keep on wanting to say invested, but that's not the right word. All right. And no, this leg is not done yet. I will definitely go back and do more on it. Alrighty, so 25 buddy colors. Then I want to do 3 special events. So what I mean by special events is something like what I did with Happy Color Days, right? So I had committed to doing a video every other day in December, almost a January in December. And most of the videos were either end of the year themed or holiday themed, something like that. So I wanted to do things like that. So maybe hosting a hashtag or doing a coloring week where I color every single day, you know, something like that. Again, just to get more involved in the community and also just, you know, jump on out of my comfort zone. Do something new and exciting. Like I said, Happy Color Days was so fun. Challenging, but very fun. Okay. Sorry, I'm just getting a little distracted by her denim here. Perfect. Alrighty, so that was my special events. Another thing that I've kind of been scared to do and I need to jump on is double page spreads. Double page spreads just, you know, give me high blood pressure. It's just something about it I think is so overwhelming because, like, you know, it's going to be a time commitment, and I will, like, in something like a double page spread, I would be working with pencils. So it's going to take me forever, and I know it is. So I want to challenge myself to work more on those double page spreads because most books have them, you know, and I've just been pretending I don't see them. So I would like to work or finish 5 double page spreads. So in overall, there'll be 10 pages, but 5 double page spreads. I know my Rita Berman books have them. This Harry Potter book has some. I think most books would have a double page spread. So it's time I stopped ignoring them and I worked on them. So that was 5 double page spreads. I just want to make sure I'm not skipping anything. Yeah, so far so good. And I came up with these numbers, you know, a bit randomly, I guess, but at the same time, I genuinely considered, like, what do I want to accomplish? How would I like to challenge myself? What would I like to gain out of having this channel, as well as the support and the guidance I can get from the community. So this is looking very weird to me here. So the last thing I want to make sure I do is progress check-ins. So I have these goals, right? And then, you know, if you set a goal, you should be checking in on the progress of it. So I don't think I'll do it every month. Maybe I will. We'll see. I just feel like it might get a bit repetitive if I do it every single month because, you know, I do the monthly wrap-ups where I show you the pages. And then if I also got on every single month and told you about those pages, like, oh, they were from this many books and whatever, I just think it might get a little repetitive. We'll see. But as of right now, I'm thinking maybe a check-in every other month might be interesting, where I go through all the goals I had set in this video and kind of tell you where I am, you know, am I miserably failing and such. Hopefully I won't be miserably failing, but who knows? Perfect. And then the last one is actually not really it's not at all coloring related. So that was actually it for the coloring goals. You know, I'm just really excited to see what else I can accomplish this year. I started coloring in, was it July 2020? So it's been less than a year. And, you know, I've been loving it. So, but the last goal that I had, like I said, not coloring related, but I've been recently obsessed with Goodreads. So if you don't know what it is, it's a website, it's kind of like a social media, I guess it is a social media, where you can track your reading progress, so the things that you read in a year. You can also read reviews, recommendations. You can also look at lists. For example, if you really wanted to read, I don't know, a historical fiction, right? like, you kind of know the genre that you like, but you don't really know what book you want to read, you can go on there and they have lists like top 50 historical fictions of 2019, 2020, whatever it is. They also have lists that I was actually looking at right before this video of the best books of each year, and there's different categories in there. You can see the runners up and such. So it's a wonderful place for you to see, you know, kind of maybe discover something you didn't know you wanted to read, or something that all of a sudden sounds interesting but you didn't expect it. But also, it's a great place to track your progress. Sorry, I'm trying really hard not to hit the camera. So I got an account and I've been tracking my reading, and every single year at the beginning of the year or whenever you join, they ask you if you wanted to set a reading goal. So you set a goal saying, I want to finish this many books in this year. So my goal for 2021 is to read 50 pages. Oh, goodness gracious. I hope I read a bit more than 50 pages. Is to read 50 books. As of right now, I have read 3 books in 2020. So today's the 7th. So I think I'm definitely doing pretty well, considering I guess it's only 1 week into 2020 and I've already read 3 books. I'm trying to think, what did I read already? I read the last book from the Hunger Games trilogy, which is Mockingjay, right? Then I read a memoir. It's called When the Air Hits Your Brain, which I thought was actually pretty good. It's by a surgeon, and by a brain surgeon, and he talks about his experience like going through med school and such, and just some interesting stories from his experience. So if you're into those kind of things, I would recommend the book. It was really good. And then the third one was The Invisible Library, which, to be honest, I wasn't the biggest fan of, which I was pretty surprised because I was really excited for the book. But yeah, that's a little summary. If you're interested, you're more than welcome to join me on Goodreads, because you can like follow each other and see what the other person's reading and such. Let me know if anybody's interested in that. But yeah, so this is how far I got with her jeans. Obviously not even close to being done, but I'm going to finish this page. It will definitely be in my, almost said December. I'm so all over the place. In my January wrap up. I will also probably post a picture of it on my Instagram if anybody's interested in seeing that. I always leave the information down below. I also always link the books down below. So if you like this book, which I think this book is marvelous, I will leave the link down below. So thank you so much for watching. Please do subscribe if you're not already part of this sassy channel. And I'll be seeing everybody at least twice a week starting with next week. So thank you so much for joining, and bye-bye.